how can you increase club head speed without force, effort, and get the effortless power with consistency that you're after? Well, there are some key things you shouldn't do if that's what you're after, and some very simple things you can apply today to get more yards, to get more consistency, and to hit the ball better. Let's find out how. Alex Forte here, and this is the Art of Simple Golf. So today I promise we're going to give you some more distance and speed, and I'm going to give you a really good drill that you can use at home to kind of get the feeling and aha moment that we're after. But first, let's find out what you shouldn't do. What you shouldn't do is try and hit the ball harder. Doesn't mean that you don't want to swing faster, but we don't want to try and muscle it, because tension absolutely kills, okay? If I sort of demonstrate with you like a tension killer, right? Let's say we keep the arms dead straight and you're told you've got to turn and make a big swing that way, right? I'm going to try and do it as hard as I can, keeping my arms straight and my wrists firm. Okay, that's about as hard as I can swing, but it is a lot of effort, okay? That tension does not generate speed. The thing that generates the most speed is the wrists, okay? That's what's going to generate the most amount of speed. But we have to couple that with the movement of the body, all right? We have to avoid one of the pitfalls that people have when it comes to, especially trying to hit the ball harder, because when we get to the top, they sort of throw the hands down, trying to hit it hard with the hands here, okay? The arms will straighten, and then we still end up in that same kind of movement. See what I mean? So let's say I demonstrated that swing, right, where I'm not having any wrist movement at all. But let's say you hinge the wrists, then you unhinge them. You're still kind of ending back there, just with a little bit of extra sort of movement here. It's still applying the same amount of sort of velocity through the ball. So that tension kills, and either too firm in the wrists, too wide in the stance, just trying to be too tense, okay? So one of the key things you have to remember is the more supple the wrists, the faster you're going to swing it, all right? The faster you're going to swing the club, the more supple the wrist, especially that effortless kind of swing speed that you're after. So please remember that. Heavy arms, supple wrists. Then we tap into the correct body movement to get the arms straight past impact, which is where we want them. We want them straight here. We don't want them bent here. We don't want them straight here, okay? Right? It's about getting that radius repeatable and fast. Before we go into the main drill, I want you to look at Carl Berkshire or Bryson DeChambeau or someone like that. Now you might be thinking, I'm whatever, 60, 70 years old perhaps, I can't swing like that. Of course not. I'm not asking you to, but look at the fluid movement they have. I've got a lesson where I talk about throwing the club back that way. We want to try and use weight transfer as much as possible. And the more you can sort of transfer the weight back this way and plant it back down, the more velocity you're going to generate. Not if you've got tension, okay, it's just going to look something like that. But tap in the suppleness with the wrists, plus the weight transfer, okay, you're going to have a very fast golf swing without the force, basically. But this is what I want you to do. Because we want to avoid that straightening the arm, okay, we want that zip to happen past the ball here, right? We want that zip to happen past the ball. But we also want the body to sort of deliver correctly. And this towel, go and grab one. Go and grab a towel right now, okay? I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Once you've grabbed your towel, what you're going to do is this. You're going to hold it in your trail hand here. You're going to tuck it behind that way. See? We're just going to tuck it behind this way. So we've got kind of like a bit of a right angle. What that's doing is sort of the top of the backswing sort of position, if you will. Right? Now I'm holding it underneath and pulling it here. So I've got it in the center of my chest, that way. I'm not letting the arm sort of bend in this way. I'm trying to sort of keep it extended and out there, all right? Because what we're doing from here is, that's mimicking a backswing that we want, but the key is we are now moving the body, moving the core, allowing the weight of the club to drop back down. We're just dropping it back down. Now we're sort of turning. But look, I've got the club and my arms in the correct position. I am able to throw from here. That's where I can really throw and deliver the speed and power. Because from there, that's when it straightens, okay? We don't want to be straightening this way, which is what you probably do when you're losing speed. We're straightening out here. So we want to try to hold on to that angle just a little bit. But I don't want you to try and sort of force the angle with the wrists. We're not trying to overemphasize this. This drill will deliver it perfectly for you, okay? So you wrap it behind, you make a backswing, and you deliver it in there, okay? There's the sequence. I'm just sort of turning through, okay? There, that's what I'm feeling. I work on that a few times to get that sensation. Now with the right arm only, okay, I sort of develop the same feel by tucking it underneath to here. I tuck it underneath, then I deliver it back down. Then I deliver it back down, then my arms straighten this way, okay? It's gonna potentially be a very different sensation for you. But you do that with the supple wrists and understand that you want to allow the weight of the club to pull you through, to clear yourself out the way, and allow this thing to do more of the work for you in tune with the body sort of movement that way. So you're not casting, so you're not losing speed. That drill is pure gold. So that's an easy drill. Use it at home as much as you like. And don't try and hold on to that angle too much. Just feel it as you get into the ball, and then we're allowing the arms to straighten. That's one of the keys. And we've got other lessons where we talk about that kind of release, but that drill is the key tip lesson for you today. Let me know if you have any questions. Let me know how much speed you're garnishing from it, and I'll see you next time.